Hello, and welcome back to another video. I'm ZpprSprk, and you're watching my FTB Continuum Let's Play series. Now, at the end of the last episode, I was disappointed, and I realized I needed to massively upgrade my power storage system in order to get the energy condenser craft. Then I got all the clips, I put them together and started rendering, and then I was working on the world as the video was rendering, like I often do, getting ready for the next episode. And I checked my, I checked my crafts, and right now I'm crafting a bunch of tungsten. So you're gonna see that. Well, it's crafting up the helium. I was wondering if it would do that. Perfect. Crafting I told it to do 10,000 tungsten just to get ready for the future. We can stop that if we need it, but over here I wanted to see, because we did use up all the helium in the drum, and I just wanted to make sure it was going to craft it properly. So yeah, I took these out and I put them both in there, and then I put this, not this one. It is this one. Oh no, it's this one. Where's the? It's on top, but because my cables glitch out, it's not showing you. Anyways, inside here there's an interface that's supposed to be on top of that. Maybe we can come over here and show you. Fluid transposer. Okay, so let's see. It should. Oh no, it's an export bus or something like that. Yeah. So I have it exporting a single helium plasma cell into the fluid transposer, and then it puts it in here, and then that goes in there. And you see, I used to have over 500 in the drum. This tank was full, and so it did actually use it. I don't know exactly when it finished, but it was working on it, and then it just all of a sudden wasn't in there anymore. And I'm like, oh, where'd it go? I looked in here, and sure enough, it was in here. Now, I left it in here. I didn't pull it out so that we could pull it out on camera and get the little achievement for it. There we go. So yeah, I was looking up these, and I did want to get started on this. So there's the red matter furnace, 100% chance of ore doubling and increases fuel efficiency. Now, I don't know about speed wise. Oftentimes these super furnaces are super speed, but I don't know exactly about this. This is pretty quick with all the overclockers, and so I'm kind of, wanting to use that for the speed, but getting double the materials is going to be awesome from it. Although I wonder if it doubles from the dust, because I'm already essentially ore doubling from doing the ores to the dusts and then the dusts to the ingots. So I don't know if it would exactly be worthwhile for that, but I did look up how much we're going to need in order to craft up the red matter for the armor and the furnace. We need 3 blocks for the furnace, so that's 27, and then 24 for the armor. That's 51. If I tell it to do 51, it does take a minute to calculate, but there's still thousands of kind of like the raw materials with blaze rods, ender pearls, spider eyes. I think I still need some more nether stars. I don't know. I'll show you. I did automate some wither stuff, so I'll show you that. But yeah, while this finishes calculating, I wanted to show you. Taking a while. Okay, I cut most of that out. But so I need 21,000 more ender pearls, 45,000 more spider eyes, 32,000 more gas tears, 23,000 more blaze rods, 49 more nether stars, and 156 more dragon's breath. So I've been killing the dragon a bit. In order to do more energy condensers, I will need to kill more dragons so I can get this dragon scales. But yeah, a bunch more nether stars I need to do. And then all of these three, or four, actually these five, are EMCable. And so that's what we're going to get into today. We're going to try and get all these spider eyes, because the spiders, even though I do have, I can't remember where I got them from. I think I was just in a dungeon, and there was some spider spawners that I restored, and so there's actually one in my storage system still, but I did put one over there. So I've got the restored blaze spawner, restored spider spawner, and then my mob duplicator that's, I think, doing wither skeletons in there right now. So yeah, there's that. And so I wanted to get this set up, and if you put this next to the relay, it's going to pull energy from here, goes into there or something. Maybe if it has something to do. So let's get some spider eyes. And so when you teach it, you tell it in here what to teach it. Now, yeah, okay, so it's pulling the EMC from here, and it's just making the spider eyes for us. So it's 128 per spider eye, so 8,192 for a stack. So we'll let this fill up. I don't know. Yeah, this full of spider eyes is not going to hurt the EMC values. And even then, we could put like emeralds or something in here in order to convert them into the EMC. So we'll have plenty. Yeah, I've got plenty of EMC. I've got emeralds here. Yeah, 24,000 emeralds, and each emerald is 16,000 EMC. So one emerald is 2 stacks of spider eyes, put it that way. So I should have enough for the spider eyes and some of these other things. But yeah, over here, so I made the wither builder. Let me turn the hover on so I can show you. So I made the wither builder, and I've kind of set it redstone signal so that it's not constantly going. Put some speed upgrades in, got some of the materials. It was evenly, and I think I know the reason why, but it was set up evenly before to make them all. But anyway, so also have redstone receiver here, and then up here's the transmitter, and so I can flip the lever and it turns the wither builder on. And then here, this is a mob crusher with some speed upgrades, a range add-on so that it reaches inside where the wither is, and then just a drum to hold all the essence. And then if I run out of essence over there, I can take this over and put it over there. But the mobs being spawned over there are enough to keep up with the essence on the spawner in there, or the mob duplicator. But I have this set so that you pretty much do 8 at a time. So you flip the lever and then you watch them spawn. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You flip it off and then they start to explode. And I think the reason I was missing some of the soul sand before is that, like, trying to adjust that timing, like it would put the soul sand, because it puts the soul sand in here, you know, in these 4 spots, and it would put the soul sand in, and then the wither would explode the soul sand, and then sometimes it would be caught in here. Sometimes it would, I'll just get destroyed or something. But yeah, so Nether Stars, partly automated. You do have to flip the lever, and you do have to pull the items out, but I figure it's fine. I don't need it 100% automated. Otherwise, I would do some sort of redstone timing circuit to turn the signal on long enough for it to spawn one, and then turn it off. Wait, yeah. So I could redstone automate it, but I think a lever and just watching it is fine for now. Okay. Oh, my ash. No network power. What? I see. I guess there's the problem with the helium production. All right. Well, let me flip off some of these. Let's go to precious metals. Turn its builder off. That should help out. You can kind of see how it's doing. This was over here. Ooh, it's almost caught up to the middle. Wow. Not too bad. All right. Almost halfway done. All right, so let's head back. I'll go home. So head back home, see how our network is doing there. If it's being powered, it's still off. Because it's charging this. And it's the bees charging it. That's the problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna need I don't even know what that is averaging. It's jumping around so much. So between 6.5 and 12, it looks like. Just depending on how these bees are doing, I guess. Yeah, they're starting to back up because the network's down. Alright, well, I am going to have to figure out something else. Maybe turn the other quarry off while I get a whole bunch of the helium-3. Or maybe set up more of those. Anyways, what was I doing? Got distracted. Hang on. Okay, I think I got most of the power issues done and taken care of. I made another plasma generator over here, and it's creating the power to help charge this up. I throttled this down to only 1,000, so it's not had to go that low on it in order for this to stay gaining power slowly, although it occasionally does drop. It was at 22 earlier. Now it's kind of like slowly working its way back up. You can see it occasionally, so it's inputting only 14, but occasionally it bumps up to 17. But so slowly gaining, and as soon as that fusion reactor turns back on and going, it should kind of solve the issues for good. But we do have this that is full now, so we can pull all these spider eyes in and get them in our system, making more drawer upgrades. So yeah, we only have 5,000 in there now, but we should 8,000. You're forgetting you can't like put the, like once you take the thing out you can't put it back in. Oh, it looks like, did we finally drain this? Okay. We're still have some excess in the chest, but, or the condenser. So we're still going pretty good, but that's getting spider eyes much faster than my little mob farm over there does. Even with the spider spawner in there. So we, yeah, we'll need, what was it, blaze rods, spider eyes, ender pearls, and then some more nether stars and some dragon's breath. So I will just keep on switching her out. So when I have enough spider eyes, I'll switch to like the end rods, or not end rods, blaze rods, and so forth. Don't know if adding a import bus over here would be appropriate. I mean, we have this interface here. Maybe we just pipe it over, but that might work. Let's see, item duct. Okay, so now we need a servo. There goes the spider eyes. Okay, so this will automatically put them in. That's nice. So yeah, so what we can do here to get it faster, like I was saying, we could just use our emeralds. Now the emerald blocks don't actually have EMC, but the emeralds themselves do. So just use that. So this should now convert from the emeralds into the spider eyes. And but as long as we keep this full, this bar here full, then it's going to go as, you can't really speed this up. So what we can do is if we upgrade this to the MK2, then it will go faster. It kind of splits the UI in two. So you have half over here and half over here, and so this whole half on this side is fills up with the output items, and then this side over here is where you put the input items, and it's almost instantaneous that it fills that up as long as you have the EMC for it. So yeah, it just goes much faster. Even though this is extremely fast, it goes much faster with the MK2. So yeah, so we're here duping that, and like I said, once we have enough spider eyes, so I need to, you know, run it, tell it to calculate again. Don't know exactly how much. Once we have enough of those, I'll switch it to the blaze rods, and so forth. And let's see. Our goal was 51, right? Because we wanted the dark matter furnace and the dark matter armor, or red matter versions. We have the dark matter versions already. So yeah, so it'll be a while, but, well, it'll be a while for me. For you, it should just be a few seconds. Anyways, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, I'm back, and I had a slight change of plans. So here's what I was thinking. The energy condenser right now I have is the MK1. We saw that the end of the last episode didn't quite get it finished, but I actually did get it finished because of, yeah, anyways, rewind about, you know, I guess 19 minutes to see the explanation on that. But I never did actually get the auto crafting recipe pattern set up for it because I didn't think it went through, and so I was going to go grab the items out of the crafter for the EFAB but it finished, so I didn't have the source items, but I have the finished items. So if I create the source items again, I would be able to create it, but for that I'm going to need one of these perfected Opinium cores, which I'm going to end up needing a bunch of them later anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. I do have to kill the dragon 8 times for every time I do a perfected one. There's a quest for 16 perfected cores, and all of the energy condensers need one, and most of the creative item quests require the energy condensers in the crafting recipe. So we're going to need a bunch of these anyway, so I don't mind crafting another one right now. So let's get that started. That should be done shortly. We've got kind of all the low level ones being crafted up. Got a bunch of gold going, bottles, enchanting. Other than that, there's just doing the low level ones first, getting the next level. Yeah, I do have quite a bit of gold that needs to go through, and I should probably set up an auto processing for all this ore that I'm getting. I do have most of the metals. I don't think gold is in there, but most of the other metals I have set up over in these. Yeah, gold would be a good one to put in there, but I do have other than this energy condenser, if we look at the MK2, I have all of those things. Well, I might have used some of them for the ore, but I should have all of these ready to go. This will take a while because I need those hardeners and the tungsten. They seem to take a while. I did have some of them kind of crafting in the background while I was waiting for other things, just to kind of get a head start on that, but it still is going to take a while. Once this crafting plan finishes calculating, we should see. I should be able to start it once I have that energy condenser in the storage, but like I said, I want to create the crafting pattern first. So alright, enough stalling. Come on, let's see the calculation. Okay. Calculation finally finished. I did end up cutting most of the weighting out, but you can see we've got a bunch, and here's an issue with this as well. Iron, it says I have enough, which actually this wouldn't cause problems. The biggest problem is when you have multiple versions of the same material that is in the compacting drawer being used and it still needs to craft some of them. That causes problems. So like diamonds, for example, if it says, oh, I need this many here and this many here, see, I have to make sure if I take the 64,000 nuggets out that I'm still going to have the 6,000 blocks available. So that might be an issue there. So I do need to double check that. Other than that, everything's ready to go except for this energy condenser. So let's look on the core. How is it working? Still doing gold. Looks like it's just smelting gold at the moment. Where is... Oh, you know what? I think that is over here. Yeah. So we are doing, 12 at a time. It might actually be faster to run these through that. Probably, change up the recipe. I did have to replace my electrodes. I have one set still. But okay. So once this Opinium core is done, I am going to need, we look, well, I need these blocks as well as the red matter and a whole nother, I guess I don't have to have that for the pattern. If I want to craft it, I do, but not for the pattern. So I'm not going to use the red matter blocks to create this one because I have the one down there I plan on using in the recipe, but I want to create the pattern, and so that's what I'm looking at this for now. But then once I have that, I can use those red matter blocks here. You have to craft more dark matter, which is going to be a lot easier, and then you get the energy condensers. So yeah, so there we go. We're going to have that. So once that's ready, I'll bring you back. Okay, it's been a long time and I'm extremely frustrated because of two things. First, the amount of materials that is needed that you cannot use the MC craft is extremely annoying. You can use the MC to get blaze rods, ender pearls, spider eyes, gas tears, not diamond blocks, diamonds itself. You can use ender stars, but things you can't use the MC for are the things you'd want to use the MC for. And there's no real reason not to. Like, these is the biggest pain craft. The tungsten steel is a humongous pain to craft. I should have all the tungsten available, yeah, because I've pre-crafted some tungsten because it's a pain. And I just did this last episode. I went through and I crafted all these things, and it was a pain then. And I'm like, okay, it's gonna get better. Come on, ZpprSprk, it's not that bad. You could probably hear it in my voice. I'm so frustrated. I need to, pick up that energy condenser. I wanted to craft the recipe, and I can. All I just need is a red matter block. So, okay, well, just craft a red matter block and get the recipe done. Okay. Let's see. That's still going to take a long time because I need the hardeners. The hardeners take forever. You can't speed them up any more than I have. I've added the pipes on. It's a fluid crafting on the EFAB. I'm not going to sit for 3,600 raw hardeners to craft. And it's late at night. I need to get this episode out. And yeah, so anyways, this little bit here at the end is to say that this is the end of this series, because I am just done with all the grind at the late game. As we can see, I have all the materials. I can craft it. It's only going to make a marginal bit of difference when it comes to crafting the creative items. The creative items themselves, yeah, they're supposed to be hard to craft, but you don't even get a creative item duplicator. The closest you get is the liquids. It does no good when the things I want to duplicate and get the most of are the things that you can't. There's no liquid form of Galgadorian. There's not. And okay, I can use all the power I want, but why? I don't need GP. I don't need flux. I don't need a creative flux capacitor. I have enough power generation that this is the only thing that would get me anything, and all it's going to do is get me these. That's it. It's not going to get me these. It's not going to give me these. It's not going to give me that. That I have to sit through the crafting of all 173 or 176 trillion blocks. The MC only gives you the cobblestone. There's no compressed cobblestone with the MC. All of these, I am not sitting around for all these. So, unfortunately, this is the end of the series. As far as future series on this channel, I have a couple things in mind. I think for now it is going to be a little break from the big the big mod packs. You'll see probably a couple weeks of barely modded coming out. After that, I'll get one of the bigger packs. Not sure exactly which one. I've heard plenty of great suggestions, and I've been watching a lot of other YouTubers and Twitch live streamers, and I know there's a lot of good packs out there. Stone Block is a great pack. Enigmatica is a great pack. Project Ozone 3 is a great pack. There's a lot of great packs. I don't know which one I'm going to pick up next. There's some that I've seen that are brand new come out. FTB just had a brand new pack release. There's a couple other smaller mod pack devs making smaller packs that look very interesting. I might try one of those, but if you do have suggestions, make sure you do leave them in the comments. If you have an idea for a mod that you want to see barely modded series on, leave it in the comments. I love receiving comments. I love all the interactions that I get from you guys here on YouTube, and you know, the few times that I have live stream on Twitch, I just love it when people show up and say hi, ask me questions, or just hang out. It's wonderful, all the support that I'm getting from everybody. I know I'm a young channel. I don't have very many views or followers or subscribers or whatever, but I am doing this for me, for fun. So any support from you guys is just icing on the cake. But anyways, hope to see you soon in another video, whether it's the barely modded series or when I pick up another big pack. I look forward to seeing you there. Anyways, until then, bye bye.